bring home a championship.
Here's the approach and the kick by Flanagan. Cornell-Woodland, short kick taken right at the 30-yard line by GCMS. With it is McNutt. Mitch weaving his way, now tries to break it outside, runs through a couple of defenders. Far sideline area, he loves that sideline area. And did he stay in bounds? Nope, they say he stepped out. Will snap it for the first time at the opponent's 32-yard line. Back stacked in the eye. Here's Keegan Allen. Play action. Throws it downfield. Caught. Touchdown. Falcons wide open.
Have not been able to execute the long play. This time we did.
Snap placement, and the kick is up by Freehill. It is good.
Oh.
Here's a kickoff by Ben Freehill that goes into the end zone. It's a touchback.
It did not go.
At their own 1-yard line. The quarterback is Clayton Seibert. And a long count and a fumble on the play.
Touchdown.
A fumble in the end zone. There's Ben Freehill to split the uprights once again. Snap, placement down. Guys, let's get it in stereo this time. Kick is up. It is good. Here's the kick by Ben Freehill, taken inside the 10-yard line, coming near side, 20, nice run back, 25, up across. Now they mark the football at the 27-yard line, 1st and 10, down 14-0. Put a man in motion, turn, handoff, running right side. Good gang tackling by GCMS, put a good surge by the Flanagan. Down early, 14-0. The quarterback is Clayton Seibert. He's a sophomore. They put a man in motion. He's going to get the football, and down he goes. That is Tristan.
Have some people tell us they're listening soon.
Okay, man in motion. We got whistles. 10-yard line where it's now. It's at the 20-yard line, 3rd and 16. I'm sorry, that's how many yards to go. There's the deep pitch, running left side, and GCMS right there. 14-0. Punting situation, good snap. Here's the kick, line drive, and this one GCMS will let bounce and takes a bounce in the favor of Flanagan down at the 46. That was such a big part of this Falcon football program a year ago. Here's Keegan Allen, turns, hands off the football. With it is McNutt. Mitch gets the corner, breaks a couple of tackles.
Goodbye.
Makes a nice juke move, far sideline area, and he's going to go in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
That's a fold.
There it is. Football down, football up by Ben. And it is no good.
No.
And another Falcon kickoff sponsored by the American Legion, downtown Gibson City. And Ben kicks it back to about the 10-yard line, returned up across the 20 near side.
It's about 25 miles in distance. So
here's Seibert putting down the ball club at his own 25-yard line, has a man in motion. That man will get it, and Levi Davis there. 2nd down and 12. They lost 2 on the running play. They put a man in motion once again. Turn, handoff, and GCMS gang tackle City. Melvin-Sibley out early and often, leading here 20-0. Seibert is the quarterback. He'll turn and hand off. Oh my goodness, Levi.
So just trying to run the ball, and 3 successive times they had loss of yardage.
4th and long. GCMS almost blocks the punt. Here is the kick, and it's going to take a bounce and will lie inside the 45, trying to build on the early 20-0 lead. Here is Keegan Allen. He puts a man in motion, and it's to Trantina. Jared.
Stop that one after a 3-yard pickup.
2nd, 7 for the Falcons. Trantina gets the call once again. Breaks through. Secondary. Dodges one man. And he breaks it back near side. And Jared still on his feet. Won't go down. Walk balance. And he's out of the shotgun. Here's Keegan Allen. Puts a man in motion. That's McNutt. And he is going to keep it himself or hands it off to Trantina. And Jared won't
go virtually untouched up the middle.
Here's Ben Freehill. He missed it last time. Kick is up. And fellas, this one looks good. The American Legion. Lee Lowry post 568. Here's the approach and the kick by Ben. Boy, does he boom this one. All the way back to the 1-yard line. Up straight to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, crossing the 20, and then rudely put down at about 100 in play, 1st and 10, down 27-0. 4:46 to go in the first quarter. A little misdirection here, and GCMS doesn't fall for it. Gang tackling. Go down early here, 27-0 as we roll to 4 minutes in the first quarter. Here is Seibert, turns, hands off the football. With it is Watson, Tristan Watson getting a call. Yeah, they're looking for the first down on 3rd and about 3. They put a man in motion. He gets the football, and he didn't get the first down.
Large there, listen to WGCY and chilling.
Here's the snap and the kick, and it's a line drive kick. It hits some of the linemen. It maybe never got a foot off the ground. That'll hurt your punting average.
Yeah, a little bit.
At the 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Here is Allen, turns, hands off. McNutt, Mitch off to the races once again. Veers outside, runs over one defender. Yeah, I guess he pushed for Austin Spiller, who got a defensive touchdown last Friday night. 1st and goal at the 9. There's the deep pitch. Coming to the near side, cutting back inside, and that is number 6. That's the wingback junior, Brooks Schmidt, touchdown.
Yeah, good for Brooks there.
Placement down, Ben's kick up, looks good. Is it good?
Good.
Watch those hot wings. Got a couple scores, gentlemen. DMAC 12-0 over Eureka in the first period, and end of one period, it's EPG 16 and Ridgeview nothing.
Here's the kick by Ben. A nice return here by Flanagan into the clear, down, up across the 30.
You've got to throw the ball around a little bit there and see what you can do, and maybe you can break a long one.
Here is Seibert under center, gets the snap, pitches near side. Some pretty good running room. The running back cutting outside at the 40 and stalled shy of the 45-yard line. Seibert got his team, Clayton Seibert, the sophomore quarterback, at the 45-yard line, looking for the first down, and they won't get it that way.
Dominate and take a couple guys in your linebackers and clean up, and that's what Connor Walsh is doing.
A loss of 1 on the play. More quarterback Clayton Seibert under center, puts a man in motion, and Levi Davis knocked. And 4 new downs. They trail it 34-0. Here is Seibert, and we got another flag. Here's Seibert, and he's going to hand off the football, and not much. Whole bunch of white jersey.
9 again, 217-840-8509.
Flanagan football at the 37 of GCMS. Pitchback is fumbled. Back at the Falcons, still in Falcon territory, but now at the 45. There's a pitch going far side. With it is Voitko. Voitko can't turn the corner, and he's railroaded down.
And drop him after 2-yard pickup.
I think we've got some new kids back to receive the punt. There's the snap, there's the kick. This is a pretty good kick, and it's going to be taken there by...
Well, that's the same phase.
Brooks. In play, 1st and 10 from that spot. The quarterback is Keegan Allen, turns, hands off the football, trying to get outside. Getting outside is McNutt. He's got an escort down in the near sideline area. Here is Mitch, one man to outrun, and he just knocks him aside, and he's going to carry it in, an 85-yard touchdown.
It was off to the race for Mitch, just had one guy to beat.
Here's Ben Freehill again. Kick is up. Kick is
good.
Why do you take their
Here's the kick.
At that point, but he could have 300 yards if he wanted it tonight.
50-some yards a carry.
Seibert gets the snap at his own 11-yard line, turns, hands off the football, and looks like Levi's back in 2nd and 11 at the 10-yard line. One wide out flank to the near side, likewise far side, man in motion. That's Voitko, and he gets the kick. 3rd and 10 at the 11-yard line. Here is Seibert. There's a little bit of running room. Flag flies in.
Number 7 out there for us is...
There's a snap and the kick, and it's a pretty good one, and it's going to be taken a fair catch and then fumbled by GCMS, but they retrieve it back at the backfield for the Falcons here in just a moment. Looks like they've got some new ones in there. Turn, run, and inside the 40, down close up a half a dozen. He's got it down to the Flanagan 36-yard line. 2nd down, 4 yards to go. Here is the run coming near side, inside the 30, inside the 25. Downstanding athlete. 21-yard line of Flanagan, 1st and 10 for GCMS. Here is Gerard, turns, hands off the football, skirting outside, looking for a block, and number 20 has it inside.
More aggressive.
Football now resting on the Flanagan 19. 2nd down, 9 yards to go. GCMS going to keep it on the ground, and is that the quarterback?
Well, he fumbled the snap. Gerard did
it. Up already 41-0 at the 14-yard line. Here is Gerard, and with it is Livingston. Lance pushes the Nope. Is that Lance?
Move by Spiller, got him free there, picked up a first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line. Here is Gerard. Nate calls his own number. Touchdown for the sophomore. The uprights for point number 48. Out of the hold of the kid that just got the touchdown, Gerard. Ben's kick is up, and guys, Ben Freehill tees it up and boots it once again, and this one's going to go out of bounds, so it will. First and 10 for Flanagan at their own 35-yard line. They put a man in motion. That's Voitko. He gets the carry, trying to get it outside, and no go against that Falcon. Loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 12, still in their own territory at the 35-yard line. Some jumping along the line of scrimmage. Real good trivia question.
Really been talking this up.
It better be good.
2nd and 7 for Flanagan, and we got another penalty flag here.
You got a lot
out there. Signs of success. 2nd and 12 with the penalty at the 34-yard line. Running near side. And he can't get around number 20 out there. That's Lando.
No,
I guess not yet. Yeah.
There's been no pass.
Believe it or not. Yeah.
Okay, Seibert's going to load up. He's going to pass right side, and it's nearly intercepted.
Well.
Broken up in the punt. Lance Livingston and also Brooke Schmidt. On 4th and 7 at their own 37-yard line. Here's the snap low, picked up by the kicker. And GCMS, a fair catch there by Brooke Schmidt.
Went in, but looked away.
At their own 35-yard line, 1st and 10. Here is Gerard, and he fakes the handoff. Second man through, gets the football. With it is Livingston. Lance carrying defenders with him inside the Flanagan. 5 seconds to go in the first half. Man in motion. He's going to get the pitch with the football. Number 34 for GCMS, throwing for a loss.
The place for Dunham to run.
Loss of 8. 2nd and 18 for GCMS. Here's that double dive once again. Livingston, Lance running at the Flanagan 41-yard line. Nate Gerard under center, the southpaw quarterback, and he is going to hand off the football, get it out here to the near side, and that is Spiller, Austin Spiller. Let's see where they mark up insurance. Great
time upset.
This Falcon kickoff sponsored by Lee Lowry Post 568, and it's another good kick by Ben. A little bit shy at about the 11-yard line. Upfield now, veering near side, 15, 19, 20, 21, 22-yard line, and put down near the 20.
They did a good job.
So Flanagan down 48-0. We'll put it in play 1st and 10 from their own 22-yard line. Here is Seibert handing off the football. Rule. Here it is, 2nd down, 70 yards to go at the 23-yard line. Man in motion, and he's going to, now he burps up the football, and looks like Flanagan fell back on it.
Showed up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
He probably came in at halftime so he didn't have to pay.
At the Flanagan 23, and a fumble on the snap from the...
Sat and waited for a couple hours, never got that in, and then went back Saturday afternoon, saw the Falcons win easily.
2nd and 10, here is the give to Livingston. Lance using the stiff arm, won't help him much.
I don't know, but it's just a regular school, K through 12.
Makes sense. 3rd down, 10 yards to go. Here is the shotgun formation, and here is the give. With it is Spiller. Austin trying to get to the near sideline area, and he is knocked out of bounds yard line. Trying to build on the 48-0 lead. Here is Gerard. Nate wants to carry the football, and plows ahead, splits a couple of defenders, and makes it into the end zone. Saying and hold the kick here for Ben Freehill. He'll try to tack on point number 55. It is up, and it is
no good.
Anytime. First and 10 for the homestanding Flannigan Cornell-Woodland Falcons at their own 21-yard as a result of the touchback, and the running play here goes nowhere. 126 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns. So he did his part. 2nd down, 10 yards to go, still at the 20-yard line. And the quarterback, Seibert, will keep it. They wrap him up, and he doesn't quit, Trevor. He loves to hunt. 3rd and short. I make that 54-0. The Falcons on top. Another loss on the play. Who was that Falcon in there? Was that Workman again?
Yeah. These guys got a bright future. Big lineman, quick lineman.
4th and short, and they're going for it in their own territory, and they get the first down. Great place to celebrate Falcon victories. 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line. They put a man in motion. He gets the football. With it is Kekvinski, and Kekvinski doesn't get...
Up Cadet 2X two-stage snow thrower. Get yours before the snow flies. Visit Berkey's Farm Store, located in Gibson City, where financing is always available.
On 2nd and 8, Flanagan told the whole story there. Here is the quarterback. Seibert stays in there, and he puts a man in motion, and he's going to fake the handoff and keep it himself. Seibert, there's Hayden, 54-0. Seibert under center, puts a man in motion, and he's going to give it to the first man through, and a rugged hit there by Short. I'll tell you more in just a moment. 12 minutes placed on the scoreboard clock. 1st and 10 at the 45 for Flanagan. That's at the Falcon 40. If it's a 5-yard penalty on Flanagan,
I'll tell you that.
Not getting into that.
1st and 15 at the 50-yard line. They keep it on the ground, running right side. That's number 3, Dalton Kavinsky, and nice run by Kavinsky. And let's see, they're going to mark the football at their own 41-yard line. Here is the quarterback, and he's going to hand the football off to Lance Livingston. Livingston dodges one official. He's on his way, and he's caught from behind. 10 at the Flanagan 32-yard line. Here is the sophomore quarterback, and Nate is going to keep the football and picks up some decent yardage to capture their 6th win out of 8 games. Here is Gerard under center, and here is Austin Spiller, and the sophomore running hard inside the 20-yard line. On to play many years with the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And there's a running play by GCMS.
Oh, boy.
Pushing forward. You'll have to look him up. He was quite a ball player. Here's a running play near side. 10-5. Did he get into the end zone? Is that's Austin? Here's another American Legion. Lee Lowry, 5:68 kickoff for the Falcons. Picking up the football, 20, 25, 30. Good run back here by Flanagan near sideline area. And that's a nice run back by number 3.
Oh, he was good.
Played for the Panthers in the late 70s. Caught the passes of Gibson City graduate Jeff Christensen. He was a tight end. Here's a turn, the handoff to about the Rob Mahalik.
Yeah. I do remember Rob. Good guy.
Did you know him?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
It all comes back now to you.
Yeah,
huh?
it does.
Here's a running play into Falcon territory, twisting, turning. Good effort there, up to 10 as we roll under 4 minutes for the football game. Falcons up 60-0. Here is Seibert, the starting quarterback. There's Waddick, and he's going to get outside, and he gets about 4 yards.
Chase down from behind.
And 6 at the Falcon 36-yard line. Flanagan trying to avert a shutout here. They're up against the GCMS.
Excuse me, maybe just done out there, done the yeoman's work, and I think we all kind of put our heads together and say, yes, that's who we're going to give it to. So,
and there's
a lot of snaps and done an excellent job.
Well, I'll tell
number
you what,
71, Hayden Workman, a sophomore.
Yeah, his older brother, Garrett, though, the seniors, also played very well.
And there's a vertical pass.
Like Joe Madden, so it's got the white hair and the black horn-rimmed glasses, and it says made for October. Pretty neat.
Falcons take over on